9 of txtNationTV. That's right. My name is Rusty G.
I'm Alan.
And if you saw last week's episode, you'll remember we talked about it, we said it, it was rumored, and it has come true. That is correct. The white iPhone, it is out, and it is for sale. So make sure you stop by your local Apple store, at&t store, Verizon, whoever it may be that your carrier is.
And tell them TxtNation sent you.
Exactly. And see what they say.
Okay.
But in the fact that I got the white iPhone, my black one had to go somewhere. And I really didn't like Zettle, and I really didn't want to sell it, and I trust other people to use it. So I found somebody to make good use of it.
Yeah, I guess I'm other people. I appreciate that moniker there. But yeah, now I have a white, no, he is white. I have an iPhone 4. And I gotta say that compared to my 3G, it's night and day. Because with my 3G, I would open an app, sit it down, go to work, come home, have a good dinner, get ready for bed, and look at it, and right there, it crashed. Now with this one, I open up an app, and my expression, I'm sure strangers see me on the street, is like when primitive man first saw fire. Because I'm just like...
It does stuff.
I could make a phone call first, one time.
You can open up a text message without it crashing.
Exactly.
The big thing though about this was the first thing I told you I said, hey, you get a free case because none of mine fit. And you're like, well, huh? And I was like, well, you get a free case because I got a free case whenever I got it.
So since I got a free case, now I got a white iPhone.
The problem was the fact that I'm giving him my case and I now no longer have a case. The issue was, and I'll do this as a close-up, you won't be able to see it here, but if you put them side by side, you can see that some sort of batch, not everyone, and I'll agree to this because I saw a few news sites talk about it today, and they put some digital calipers on it and showed 0.37, 0.37. But there is a batch, and I don't know which manufacturer it came out of. But if you look at these side by side, you can see with your naked eye that mine is just a little bit taller, and I think the measurement's 0.2 millimeters is the difference. So it changes the case and the weight just a little bit. I mean, even feeling that, you can feel there's a weight difference there. So obviously there was some issues that was facing the white iPhone. I believe it was UV coating that they were having problems with, white leakage. And if you remember the first white iPhone they showed, the proximity sensor was in like 6 little squares, or I think it's 8 little squares instead of one long bar. Plus, I have an issue with mine. When I go to put it on my face, it doesn't turn off. I still can hang up on people and hit numbers, and I called you the other day and it just does random things. So it's not a deal breaker. I'm not going to go back and take it back. I've already jailbroken it, and I don't want to have to go through all that nonsense again. So I don't know. First of all, Phil, whatever your name is, not Phil Vassar, the VP, there are some out there that are thicker, so shut your mouth. I've got proof. I'm just saying. So you, Steve Jobs, don't always tell us that, oh, everything you read is wrong. It's not what we read, it's what we see. So just saying, just beware that there are some white iPhones out there that are thicker.
Buy one.
Yeah.
It's plain as day.
Yeah.
This one is just a little bit thicker.
Yeah. So, anyway, what else you got for us this week?
Well, as I talked about a couple episodes ago, Square.
Okay.
SquareUp.com. Be sure to check it out and get your own before Visa starts making you charge for it. But I'll get to that a little bit later as well. But the great thing with Square, you put the dongle in, and now we all can accept credit cards. So we can get your business running. Musicians, you can get your merchandise going without having to go to a bank and get a large credit card reader.
If we ever go live, we can sell our own merch.
Exactly. So it's only 2.75% accept any card. That's great. So Europe, being Europe, said, well, we can do something too. So they created the iZettle, which I'll throw a photo up right now. And as you can see, compared to the Square, it is thicker. So I'm sure it's a little stronger, a little more sturdier.
I do like the idea that it covers up the whole bottom half of the phone.
And you plug it into the bottom port instead of a dongle on the top, which gives it even more sturdiness as well. But what they do in Europe, most of their credit cards have smart cards on them. So you just put it in far enough to cover to read the smart card instead of swiping the magnetic strip, which they claim no swiping.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah, you pull the card out, that's a swipe.
Yeah.
Not a swipe that way, but a swipe this way.
It's horizontal versus vertical.
Also, the name iZettle, I don't get it. Drop the I, just call it Zettle.
Yeah, but they're going for the iPhone.
I know it's targeted for the iPhone, but come on, it's you know, like Apple bought iCloud. And
$4.5 million. But anyway, we won't go on about that.
Somebody's cashing in. I know if I owned iCloud, you wouldn't see me on this set. We'd be on a cruise ship.
I'd be on a boat.
Exactly, on a boat. Where was I going? Oh yeah, the iZettle. Well, it's going to be launched in June. I joined the mailing list. Hopefully I can get my hands on an early one and do some beta testing, which I'll show it on the show if they plan on sending it. They probably won't, but maybe so. Maybe somebody's watching in Sweden right now who has one. Is like, hey.
And if I could speak Swedish, I would talk to our Swedish audience.
I like those two American characters. Let's send them one. I want to see it. But speaking of Square, if you don't know, Visa has now invested in them.
And this is big news for them.
It's big for them, but it can be bad for us. Because you know, when big business gets a hold of something, we got to change this.
They got corporations behind it.
Yeah.
They got buyers behind it.
We're going to have meetings about
board meetings. And yeah.
So, you know, that whole Verifone was claiming, Square wasn't secure or whatever. Well, now stories come out where Square's beefing up their security, and I think it's because of the Visa acquisition. I'm pretty sure Visa's making them just check every single thing before they put their branding on it.
Yeah, they just want to make sure it's all secure so there's no
And also
backlash.
I'm hoping with that fees don't start to occur as well because Visa's involved.
Yeah, it might jump up, that 2.75, maybe closer to like 4 maybe. You know,
I hope not. I hope he sticks to his guns and knows why he created this.
Jack Dorsey, we're rooting for you, brother.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Don't let Visa take over. Let them join, but not take over.
Moving on, this coming Thursday, I think I'm off by a few days, the 5th or 6th, I don't remember. Don't quote me on that, but this coming Thursday, at&t and Samsung are going to be hosting an event of some sort mobile. We don't know what it is. Could be another Windows Phone 7, might be another Android device.
Could be a tablet.
It could be a tablet. I mean,
watch.
everybody is bringing out freaking... Speaking of watches, did you see that stupid Nike GPS stuff they're throwing out on TV? My mother stopped me and was like, you're going to get one of those watches? Those are nerdy cool. And I was like, I don't even know what it is, but it's Lance Armstrong throwing out another watch. Yeah, I don't know.
A yellow piece of plastic.
I don't know what it is. Screw you, Lance. Screw you. Nothing.
But if you watch, we appreciate it.
But yeah, so hopefully this Thursday we're going to hear something new from an AT&T and Samsung merger, maybe. I don't know. Maybe AT&T wants to make their own phones. You never know. With AT&T in the middle of trying to buy T-Mobile, which is still, if you want to check out the website, fcc.gov, there is a link somewhere near the top if you want to leave some comments about the AT&T T-Mobile merger, some thoughts, anything like that, it's there. Check it out. You might be able to sway the FCC maybe a little bit, so you never know. But it's your chance. Go ahead. So, anything else? Or am I doing the last story? I think I'm doing the last story.
We're doing the last story.
Last story. All right, the thing that we reported about
was tracking.
Yeah, tracking in general. We finally got an official announcement last week from both Apple as a corporation and Steve Jobs and Scott Forstall as the actual interview that they did with Ina Fried from Digital, I can't remember for the life of me the website, I'll throw up a picture right here, but they had a full interview and they were talking to Scott and Steve directly, and basically they said, we're not tracking you, it's just that we're tracking Wi-Fi hotspots and 3Gs.
That was funny on there too. It says we're not Google, and they scratched out Google on their equal.
And I have to pull a BS meter from the Buzz report from CNET with Molly Wood. It was hilarious. She was the more she told about it, the more the BS went up, and that's pretty much what it is. You know, they're obviously tracking you.
They're tracking.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. I mean, honestly, like I said, when you bought the freaking smartphone, you knew that the GPS was on. You knew the location devices were on. Like we said before, you're probably on Foursquare. You're probably on Twitter. You're probably on all those freaking geolocation websites. I don't care. Do you care?
No.
I don't care.
You're going to be tracked.
You're going to be tracked just count it from here on out, because I mean the FCC put in a mandate in that they could track analog cell phones back in the late 90s actually for 911 calls, because they were having issues, you know, finding people that were in wrecks and different things. Couldn't get people out. So it's you know, it's a safety thing, but you know, for those of you that it's Big Brother and they're watching everything I do, shut up. Just shut up. You're already on the internet. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm just saying, Apple's tracking you whether or not they say they're not, and the white iPhone is thicker than the black one, even if they say they're not. I'm just saying, don't listen to everything you read.
Yeah.
Screw you. But anyway, that's all we got for this week. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, that's it. We will see you again for episode number 10. Make sure, in the meantime, check us out online, txtNationTV. You can follow us online on Twitter, twitter.com/txtNationTV. You can always reply us or send us a direct message either way. Comment below on the YouTube page. We don't care. We want to know where you were at. Let us know. You know.
We want to track you.
Yeah, we want to track you. We know we have some Canadian viewers, so thank you very much up there.
You know that's how they found Bin Laden.
He had an iPhone.
He had an iPhone in him. We got him.
We'll see you again for episode 10.